Meanwhile, Bitcoin has reached another record as optimism grows over long-awaited regulatory clarity in the US. Bitcoin edged above the $122,000 mark, rising more than 3% in the past 24 hours. The world's largest cryptocurrency is now up roughly 30% since December amid optimism surrounding US regulatory developments. Fueling the rally was a wave of short liquidations. Over $1 billion in bearish positions were wiped out over the weekend as traders betting against the token took heavy losses. The rally comes just ahead of what lawmakers are calling Crypto Week in the US House of Representatives. Starting July 14th, a series of key bills will be debated, measures that could finally define how the crypto sector is regulated in the world's largest economy. Among them, the high-profile Genius Act, which aims to establish federal oversight of stablecoins. And momentum is spilling into the broader market. Ethereum climbed to a 5-month high, topping $3,050, while XRP and Solana each rose around 3%. Altogether, the crypto sector's total market value has risen to $3.8 trillion, according to CoinMarketCap. And for more on this, we're joined by Han Tan, Chief Market Analyst at Nemo Money, who is in Dubai for us. Good to have you with us, Han. Firstly, Bitcoin has just broken its all-time high. What's driving this rally now, and how is it different from previous bull runs?
Yeah, I think overall there is this comfort from the crowd, right? And so that crowd is no longer just retail investors. It's spilled over to, big institutional players as well. And as you rightly pointed out, it could also gain acceptance among lawmakers this week with Crypto Week, right? So I think what's different now is not just the regulatory environment, but also the ways that investors can actually gain access to the crypto market. A couple of years ago, Bitcoin ETFs were not even a thing, right? So now it makes it easier for more people to get involved in the crypto gain. Hence, that's what's been driving these recent gains.
And what exactly can we expect from lawmakers this week during this so-called Crypto Week?
Yeah, without getting into too much details about the three major bills, there are three major bills that are to be debated on and potentially even voted on by lawmakers in the House specifically. But I think overall, we should see America taking steps towards becoming the so-called crypto capital of the world. That's in line with President Trump's vision. So it pertains to stable coins. There's regulatory jurisdictions. Hopefully we get some clarity on that front as well, and perhaps blocking the Fed from ever creating its own central bank digital currency, CBDC. But yeah, all that to say, we expect more clarity about how the crypto world will evolve in the years and maybe even decades ahead.
And how could this help boost global crypto markets, not just looking at the US?
If you look at the US being the world's largest financial market, you see regulators around the world, often taking their cues from what happens in the US. Now, granted, there have been other jurisdictions, for example, here in the UAE, where I'm at, they have taken a proactive stance and shown a greater embrace for cryptocurrencies even before the US, right? But I think overall, I wouldn't be surprised if more economies fall in line with what the US is doing around the crypto space.
And what does this new all-time high signal to global investors? Is it too late to enter the market, or is it just the beginning?
Well, that's the $4 trillion question now, isn't it? Look, personally, I think there is more to come, right? Both in the short term and long term. Short term, I mean specifically between now and September, because that's when lawmakers hope that President Trump will sign those bills into law, or at least get those bills on his table by September, right? Now, over the years ahead, again, we remain constructively bullish, again, given the greater potential for mainstream adoption, right? But having said that, I think it's important to note that a long-time feature of cryptos is its volatility, right? So investors have to be okay with, processing these big price swings up and down in the meantime, if they are to look into venturing into cryptos for the first time.
Han Tan, Chief Market Analyst at Nemo Money, thank you very much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.